in the post tragedy of this air show crash, in a small town where we were living, and everybody in all the land around our towns went to this air show. It's all anyone could talk about. So this guy Haas I mentioned, who we thought was dead under this trailer, I don't remember the year. I believe it was 86, could have been 85, when that Pan Am 103 plane blew up over Lockerbie. My buddy and I took Haas to the Frankfurt airport for him to fly home for a holiday. It was a Christmas. And we were running late. And he got out of our car with about 15 minutes left before his flight. He left his itinerary on the seat, and he booked it through the airport. We said goodbye, happy, Merry Christmas, whatever. He left his itinerary in the car. Several hours later, the tragic news breaks that Pan Am 103 blew up over Scotland, and everybody knew he was on a Pan Am flight, but we didn't know which flight. So we're like freaking out. Could it possibly have been him? We don't know. So it was my buddy's car. He goes to his car and he comes in and he's crying. He's got Haas's itinerary in his hand, and Haas was on Pan Am 103. And so this preceded the air show crash. I think, I could have my years wrong. I'm not sure which was first. I think the Pan Am was first. We have his flight information. He's definitely on it. We're calling back to his family. Nobody's really getting through. And so the entire base assumed he was on the flight. This is like movie stuff, because there was a horrible tragedy. The guy who ran our gym, who I was very good friends with because I lived in the gym then, he was a African-American gentleman with this amazing family. He was a civilian, and he was flying home to be with his mom because his father and brother and I think sister were all tragically killed in a car accident. So the mom, he was flying home to be with his mother. Him, his wife, and his two kids were actually on Pan Am 103. So they tragically lost their life, and that poor mom lost her entire family in two tragic incidents. But what happened was, because he was on our base, the base put together this huge memorial service for him, his family, and Haas. And we have these things printed out, with their names on it. And it was a week later, our phone rings, and Haas calls my shop. And the guy answering the phone goes like, "What the hell is this? Who's this? This isn't funny." Blah. He goes, "No, I'm telling you, it's me. I've been freaking out. I didn't think to call anybody." And then the mom got a message on her answering machine that somebody from our base called. So he goes, "Holy shit, I forgot to call people." So that's twice that this guy we thought was dead, and he wasn't. Now, I don't think that's happened very many times in anyone's life. One time, let alone two. But yeah, he was presumed dead twice with printed material. We had to scramble hard to get rid of all of that stuff and then reprint it with just the one family on it before he got back.